Day 4 of Gold Rush, and the room is getting hot. How you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome to the Sunday night live stream, which only ever happens if I'm doing Leaderboard. Because if I'm doing Leaderboard, it means that I try and stream practically every day whilst showing my progression and so on and so forth. So, where are we up to? I'm in Nighthawk. Yes, I've basically been like mashing the grind button in this game for the last... Well, we got back from the cinema about 1ish, so since about then I've been sort of like totting by playing through and just basically just sort of taking my time again. When I say taking my time, I didn't really do that much digging on Pine Valley after I left. I was like, you know what, I'm sort of done. So what I want to do is I want to take out this chunk of gold here because it's like an offshoot and it's sort of in my way. And then I need to start looking into digging like a big trench down this side so we can take all of this and we'll see if that can actually work for me. It was something that Split basically he was talking about it. He goes, why don't you just try digging a trench and then putting like your conveyors down there? I was like, because I've never done it before. So I'm either going to look into doing that or just clear the overburden and just dig down with the excavator and then dig down again, so we do 2 lots. I can sit and watch for you for hours. That's all good then. Awesome. Right, I need to change my camera. And there we go. Right. So I saw I got a membership when I was just watching an older vid. Yeah, basically someone came in and dropped like gifted memberships. So certain, it basically takes all the people on the channel and gives like random people a membership for a month. So that means that you're a green name, you get emojis in chat, that sort of thing. That's basically what it is. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Promethean? Welcome in, by the way. But yeah, back to digging. This is like my first project is to dig out this this section and then start going bigger. I need this much money so we can buy the land, so I don't have to worry about like renting it anymore. And we're just going to dig through as much as we can. So yeah. K-Pro, how you doing? Or Car Pro, sorry. Is it worth picking up whilst it's on sale? Yeah, I mean, if you like mining, go for it. Founder Kit, Chris, sorry. How you doing? Gold Rush is absolutely worth picking up, especially because, like I've said, I'm going to keep saying this is going to keep coming up. Basically, because no devs are working on the game, yeah, it's probably worth picking up. You never know what's going to happen now. New people coming in, changing things up, making things better. We'll just see how things go. It's all good. I only really played Hydroneer and love it. Just wondering if there's any other game. Is any other game similar? What, to Hydroneer or to this? So if you're looking into like the mining world, you're going to be wanting to play Hydroneer, Gold Rush, and Out of War mainly. Yeah, not bad today. How about you? Nighthawk's not bad. There's a couple of like high-end squares, but most of it is fairly spread out, so it's going to be a little bit more diggy. So yeah, it's going to be okay. It just means it's going to take a little bit longer to get through it all. And I actually like this sort of map. Makes you actually want to like dig it out a bit more. So it's because it's a lot more longer area instead of more of a sort of like a honeypot. But apart from that, yeah, it's all good. Just just digging basically. That's all I'm doing. The 279 ounces is basically everything I've earned like in my first cleanup. So I came here with basically nothing. I drilled the map. I got 82 ounces out of it, and then it basically just stopped altogether. So yeah, that sort of helped. And then the other 190 odd ounces of gold is just from this patch of dirt here. So this is quite a rich section to start with. It should be enough to get me the actual amount of money I need to be able to buy the plot, and then I can sit around for a bit and try and figure out what I'm going to do. Because the problem with the way that this map's lined up is it's sort of like spread out over 3 sections. So what I would like to do, I'd probably just aim for this section here. Maybe like just this section here for like top, because all I've got to do is I've got to doze down. So I've got to doze down about 4 meters, which isn't too bad. and then just dig out this section, and then I'll go in like properly for the next one. The idea would be just to take everything I can reach, so that's basically where I'm going. So in the end, you leased it. Yeah, I leased it now, but I'm literally going for like buying it now. I leased it so I could get over here and get it started. There's a massive easy gold in the north part of the claim. Drill that. No, it's not that. It's not very good though. This section here. Yeah, well, okay, there's 1,000 ounces there. Or there's the, like, 8,000 ounces in this square alone. So, yeah, I'm more happy with the 8,000 ounces. All I need to do is get myself down here. And the shorter journey means that it shouldn't take us long. I do think they've nerfed the reversing speed of the truck, though. It does feel slower, which sucks. Because it normally would just go a little bit faster than it's going uphill. Should be alright though. The slopes on Pine Valley make the setup painful. Yeah, it's not great. So you try and set it up all from above it instead of below it. I managed to do it properly, but it was still sort of like a pain in the butt. So what tier wash plant you got? Same one I had when I left Pine Valley. Basically, the idea is to buy this plot first. Or just rent it and carry on, because obviously money, but yeah, we'll see how things go. But the idea is you dig until winter, or you play until winter, or you just skip till winter, and then you buy everything on the cheap. So you can get like a tier 4 to 5 wash plant quite cheap at the end of like winter time. So I think it's like day one, like the second to last day and the last day of like permafrost. That's literally when you need to buy like all your equipment. So mainly between now and winter is just dig. So I've got 8 days of summer, and then I've got autumn to go, and then it's just basically buy everything I can. That's just how it's going to be. But yeah, I went to the cinema today, and it was questionable. I'm going to be brutally honest. Seeing it from a more modern day take of like comic books and stuff, yeah, it was very questionable. Basically, it was the sequel to the Paw Patrol movie, and I sat there for like half of it. I can sit there and go, yeah, the kids are enjoying this, and then like the rest of it, I was like, this is bollocks. It was it was, you could call it halfway through the film. It was like, okay, this is gonna happen. Yo, Split in Two, how you doing, bud? Welcome. I'm digging away. Don't worry about how fast I'm doing things. I'm not majorly here like now. I'm tired. So cinema's really, I found that when you go to the cinema, you get really tired really quick. So you just sit in a dark room watching the screen without any lights on, and you just sort of feel lethargic. And I've been like that all day now. I'm just not here basically. Spy 007. How you doing? Welcome. You water pumping or tower pumping? Tower pumping, because it was faster and easier. And I can't be bothered to water pump anymore. Or not use the water pump. But now we're on Nighthawk. This is what I did on the first time through. So when I played the season last time, I dug out this little section before I actually got into like the main section of the game. But yeah, also Split. Your idea of like digging a channel down the side of everything. Would you be able to do it on this? Because you're gonna have to go through this section of gold. Would you care about this just to get to this lot? So you would dig your channel and then dig straight into the whole lot, right? Because this looks like, because there's gold here, I was like, do I really want to dig through that, or do I just want to do it like I was before? Actually, if I pop that there, we'll dig out up to that point as well. Because the channel I can just work on during the day tomorrow, and that'll be fine. But like right now, it's just digging out this section. But I'm interested to see what you think. If it was worth digging through the gold, or go from there. Yeah, I would cut a channel. I would get more out there. Ah, okay. So yeah, you would take out that channel side and then be like, okay, screw it. I'm just going to dig in and be good. All right, gotcha. Because I was looking at this in two ways. I was looking at the way that you do it, and I was like, okay, I could do this, because like 2 rows in, that's let me just highlight this up. So that's 547 and 572. So these are quite steep, which is a pain in the butt, because like getting down to that level is a bitch. But yeah, so you would dig your channel straight down the side of that, and then just dig into that whole piece of claim there. I can do that. Yeah. That's okay. I think about it. I think about this like too logically. And it's like, just let it go, man. Just let it go. It's fine. Right, let me just go and turn shit on and then get going. Old Yada, how you doing, buddy? Thank you very much for kicking by. It's much appreciated to have you here. Boom. Right, let's get washing. So yeah, my guy recovered from being attacked by a bear, which means both of my things are now switching over. So I only have to wash out 5 buckets now, which means I can do the mats separately, which is good. It means they can just be like piled up on, so that's okay. I got myself an overseer now, so that's handy. That means he's just gonna be like, yo, there's a bear over there, and then someone's gonna get mauled. That's just how things go. Bum, 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 bum. Chief Ferroni over on Twitch, thank you very much for following me. That was nice of you. Thank you. If you're still watching, welcome to my stream. I'm just I'm a digger. All I do is dig. It's all about prep time, getting to bedrock, the fastest key with the loader. Yeah, so what I want to do is, that's pretty much where I want to get. I want to get, the only reason why I'm digging this bit out is just basically because I know there's about 2,500 ounces there. I just dig it out, I'll buy the plot, I'm all good. And then the money I've got basically just rolls me over until. So, yeah, I want to dig down the channel, I want to get all that sorted, basically. And because, if I look at my map, I've got this. I would say that I could probably doze down a ramp through this point, and then the way that I'm looking at it is I would just dig down into a ramp, and then put my then put the channel down to bedrock. So that to me makes a bit more sense in my head. That's fair. I used to dig with the loader a lot on just my normal playthroughs, so I use the loader a little bit. Not mastered, but I know what I'm sort of doing with it. Oh no, I was going to dig that. You go there. Tar very much. Right, you. I need my truck. Get out. All good. But yeah, the loader was all right for. I know. As I said, I used it in my normal playthroughs. I actually did quite a lot of it on. What is it? If you went for my normal playthrough, I did last year. Yeah, I used the loader for that bit. Most of that was loader, actually. Saying that. Hurry up, John. Alright, screw it. I'm just going to start digging. Don't change camera angles. Where am I at? There is 700 ounces in there, so we'll take that as well. Just dig up the overburden, not worth spending time dozing. Yeah, but it's a lot of overburden, especially like with the idea of what Split's been talking to me about. You might as well doze it out. No, it's at the end of the day, I think I'm just more too like pig-headed to like listen to people. I'll just do it myself. But I'm sort of we had a conversation about like putting a channel in and stuff, and I get it. It's just I didn't know whether he would dig through the gold or not, and it turns out he would. So that's fine. And prep work is like, I've got like tomorrow to literally just dig a channel, so I'll be fine. Chances are I'll probably do it, and then we'll go from there, really. I might give it a go, I might not. I might just do what I did before, and I might just go like, just doze off the first like 4 meters worth of dirt, put on a couple of Frankensteins, and then just like dig down with the excavator. And then when it comes to the end of the season, I might just start practicing like between sort of jobs that I'm doing over the next sort of couple of months. I might just sit here and just like play it on $1 mode and just learn how to do things a bit better. I think that's the best thing. That's the best thing you could do. Just like, right, take a couple of months off, learn how to do this, blah 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 blah. And then come back in and see if it all works out, basically. But I think for me it's more, I think a lot, I don't know, just like I'm alright with how I do things, but I know I could improve, so. Yeah, you need your own thing. That's fine. I gotta be honest, I was alright sort of going down like most of the claim and just digging out everything as it came. I actually didn't mind doing that, so I'll figure it out as I go. Yeah, you get more magnetite the more gold's around, really. But then, like when you've finished the blacksmith stuff, you don't need magnetite anymore. You can just get rid of it. And I think they slowed down the truck, and it sucks. It feels slower. It feels slower reversing, let's put it that way. Maybe. Too far out on that one. Like that. Right, get closer. Squeeze it in a bit more. It's sort of, oh, stop doing that. This is me trying to reverse a truck, and I failed. Thanks for asking. Vengeance. How you doing, sir? Where's it? There it is. Right, this should maybe the last one. I'll start losing gold in a minute. I know I will. When it says the sluice boxes are overfilling. Right, okay, cool. Five to the dirt. Mike Temple, how am I doing? I'm doing okay. I'm whacked out from today. In the end, you have to do what makes you happy. Trying other starts can measure. Yeah, I get it. That's fine. I think the way there are things that I can do a little bit faster. I think, like I would say, my start this time was a bit quicker than last time because I am off like the original like plot now faster. Because I spent a lot of time just fudging around. I really did. And so yeah, it's something that I know that I did a lot wrong on my first playthrough. But hey, it was learning and it's cool. And I don't mind because yeah, I'm working a lot faster than I was before. So I'm alright with it. I was digging known good squares and they stayed grey most of the time. Does it matter? If they're staying grey, that means that you're not digging the right depth. Chances are you're probably still digging through the overburden. There's a lot of overburden. That's why I'm going to doze the top of this layer off. I only have to go down 4 meters, so it works out about like 2 bulldozers depth. So that's not bad. And going down that deep, that's all right. I always took it if the square stayed grey, you weren't digging in the right place. It should only stay grey until you've gone through it. Like just a second. Like this whole block now is gold because I'm now in the gold layer. That's how I've always that's just how I've always seen it. It's grey now, and when I dig it, it'll be fine. Watch. Here you go, grey, and then it's going to stay grey because that's overburden. So let me just get rid of that bit. Then we go down deeper. It should. Right, it's going to die. It's going to prove me wrong now, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to prove me wrong. I know there's gold here though, so I don't know. It's the game being glitchy again. There you go. It's gold again. We go up the horizon. Yep. Yeah, it's what the bucket touches. We're up to 73%. Fair enough. $4.63 nugget. $200 in 3 full cleanouts. That doesn't sound a lot. To put this into perspective, that little bit of dirt that I dug out that was just one clean out, and that was 200 ounces. And that was just one clean out. That wasn't like all of it. Oh, I hate waiting. Because if there's not enough dirt to tip over to 99, I've got to do one more. I don't mind about my mats anymore, because my mats will auto-rotate. It's the bucket sections. It's the only thing that it's a little bit dodgy right now. It's not going to do it, is it? Nope. It's not going to do it. Right. It's going to be one more. FJ Rocks T Gold Rush, let's go. Yeah, this is my last season for a little while. What claim am I at? I'm at Nighthawk. I got Nighthawk today, so we're digging Nighthawk today. That's Ollie, and he's had a nightmare.
Hey, what's up, little bear?
The Pine Valley squares. Hold on. So, gold map on parcel 3. You should have been aiming for these ones. 6 to 7, like these are the squares you should have been taking, the 600 odd ones. Hey, bud. How you doing? I'm not a cushion. You alright? Hold on. What's that, monster? You alright? Yeah, do you want to cuddle? Cuddle? Cuddle. Alright. You go back to bed. Mummy can take you. Yeah? Yeah? Mummy take you back to bed? High five? Fist bump? No, mate. Okay? And he's gone. So have you struck gold yet? Yeah. That's what I'm doing now. The worst part is I haven't bought my mobile fuel tank out of storage yet. So I'm running out of fuel. I'm like, can I make it back to the fuel tanker? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm looking at French bread sloppy joes. Lovely. Never had one. Don't blame me. I recall your last video where you talked about wanting some more. Where you talked about wanting some more content. Totally agree. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, for me, it's more like, so I'm gonna be busy coming into like April because of Hydroneer. So, sweaty nuts. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. Oh, boom! Over on Twitch. Much appreciated, buddy. So yeah, I've got Hydroneer's like DLC coming out, so I'm gonna be turning into I'm going into video mode for a little bit over there. And then I want to go back to doing Out of Ore for a bit because I've sort of left it on, hey, I built a gold mine and I built my wash plant, and then that's it. And I'm like, oh yeah. And then this happened. I was like, oh, well. So yeah, I want to get back to Out of Ore. I want to do it I want to open up my pit mine as well. So that's gonna be cool. Quote from a TV show or movies. Boys have a penis. Girls have a vagina. Oh, yeah. Kindergarten cop. I could go for some Hydroneer content too. Yeah, that's going to happen when the DLC comes out. So I've at this precise moment, I got another 100 bits. Boom! Thank you very much, man. I don't even know how much 100 bits is. I don't spend a lot of time on Twitch learning things. So thank you very much. It's most appreciated. Hype Train. Whoa, it's Vengeance is subscribed over on Prime. Thank you very much for using Jeff Bezos' money to the best of your abilities. Most appreciated. Yeah, there's not many hypey people in this. 100 bits should be a buck. That's right, in school. It's Twitch. It's as I'd say at the moment, like as the Twitch side of things is growing because I dual fuel like streaming now, and I actually don't mind it too much. It's pretty cool. I didn't like it before when it was you had to be exclusive to Twitch. That's why I stopped playing it in the first place. It was just because it was like, hey, by the way, you're gonna have to be exclusive to Twitch now because, well, you know, you're an affiliate. I was like, no. As soon as I turned affiliate and I saw that, I was just like, I'm not going to be streaming on Twitch. But when Dan Clancy, the new CEO of Twitch, said, hey, we're going to do simulcasting and it's pretty cool, it's all right. So yeah, it's growing nicely over there. It always seems to happen when I'm playing Gold Rush, or a mining game, for instance. There's a lot of people do watch it, but it's I don't know, it feels niche at the same time. It's very strange. Let's get all this in, and this will be my last load until I have to change the buckets. And then the buckets are fine, but it's just the mats. I have to wait another round, so another 5 more trucks, and that's fine. Well, it'll be 4.5 on this mat because it's 528%. So each truck's 100%. You need 528% of dirt to fill a wash plant on one rotation, which is completely fine. So what I want to do is I'm going to stop this for a second. I'm going to make sure that it's going to like click over, and then I've got to stop the water for a bit, like well quick, because then I've got to take the buckets down because I haven't got the auto bucket change thing yet, so that's okay. The Vengeance subscribed. And you're lurking. Temple of Doom. Lurking's fine, man. I haven't got a problem with lurkers. Lurkers make up the streaming world and it's all good. I know people are busy. You're not always going to be wanting to sit at your keyboards and like constantly spam messages in chat. So it's okay, don't worry. Right, so they all change over. Everything else had to all hit 100%. That's fantastic. I'm going to unplug that as well. Right, I'll take this up to the top because I have to do this bit manually because I still haven't got the employee, which sucks. So yeah, unfortunately right now I'm sort of stuck doing this manually, which is bullshit. I hope the next person I get, and I said this last time, I actually got the one I wanted. I hope the next person I get does this job. I don't have to do it anymore. You're watching on YouTube. That's all good. Cheers, man. Sucks right now to do this. I should have 4 buckets down there. That's fine. So what I'll do is I will switch all of this out and then just carry on. So I'm not gonna like clean it all up until I've done 2 rounds. So 2 rounds I should get. I want to make a rough guess and say about 600-700 ounces. I'm sort of hoping, but at the same time it should be alright. Click that on there. Let's go. 30-day review. How you doing, buddy? Okay. Get in. I gotta get a new duplex jig. The reason why I need to save up money is because obviously I need to buy the claim, but also at the same time I need to start getting like prepping for equipment for like T5. I want to go tier 5 again and get that done ASAP. But I'm probably looking at like early part into the next season for that. So we'll see how things go. And if I can get a load of magnetite done now on this one, then we should be alright for like bucking up onto that on onto the other place. So we should be fine. Right, that can go on there. And actually I'm not going to run this for a little bit because all this is turned off. Let me get my truck. I need my truck. Hello, Mix. Is it Mixy Zone? You got too many X's in your name. You confused the crap out of me. Thank you for coming by. Most appreciated. How you doing? Still breathing? I'm just about, yeah. I'm not dead yet. I'm fine. New Keyswood? Yeah, lurking's fine, mate. Don't worry about it. I don't. As I said, like I know some streamers get a bit funky with like lurkers. They're like, well, why aren't you talking in chat all the time? Blah blah. It's like I sort of get it. You know, people have lives, and you are allowed to live. Oh, I keep doing this because I'm on a slant. You are allowed to live your own life. You know, and if I'm just in the background, oh fuck off, you twonk. Come on, you prat. Right, go over the little hill. Stay to the left there, and there we go. Well done. Oh, it's like coaxing a 5-year-old in with candy. Oops. And demonetized. It's gonna get dark now. We're at 6:30 at night. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit hard with the royalties as well, because 284 ounces of gold on Nighthawk. They're gonna take 45% of that. It's gonna suck balls. Playing Gold Rush and listening to Hybridsteel. I'm lurking too. That's all good, man. What I should do, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna fill this up. So it needs fuel. So I guess you got to avoid deleting deleting gold. So you hold on. You got to stair step 1,000 hours, and I didn't know that. Yeah. The way I do it is I just dig for as much as I can reach. Just turn this around so I can get up by this. Slow and sluggish all the way. Can you remember me? That will be turned up, typed under your clip. Can you remember me? That will be typed under your clip. No, I don't know. I remember most people, like, memory's okay. Oh, come on, you twonk. Go in hole. There we go. The best, I know this is going to sound really weird, but the best way to be remembered by me is to turn up frequently, because if not, I do forget people. How am I doing? I'm doing alright, Ben. You've changed your profile picture. I didn't recognise you. That's that. There you go. Look, see. Nice way to describe yourself. What, twonk? Yeah. I would agree. Deep, beep, beep. I don't know why this is so slow. Like going out downhill is completely fine. Going uphill is like racing a snail with a tortoise and be like, go on then, go for it. We'll have a slow race. I need to be a bit more over. Oh, crap now. Go slow. There we go. There we go. Right, cool. You change the profile picture. It's alright. It's all good. Oh, dig. Come on. Up and cut. What can you do wrong? What can you do with wrong soups in Hydroneer? Hope that somebody orders the same soup. Basically. Let's say it was 2 tomatoes and 2 carrots. Find somebody who wants like a 3 tomato and 3, a 1 carrot and 1 tomato soup. Or just put it behind a tree and forget that it exists. It's a good way. Live your life, man. Don't get hung up on one soup. Yeah, you could be lucky and give it to somebody who's asking for the same ingredients, or you could give it to somebody who's asking for a more lesser soup. So let's say, as I said, let's say you built it like 2 tomatoes and 2 carrots, and you had somebody who went, hey, I want a 1 carrot and 1 tomato soup. Give it to that person, they'll be happy. There's a grocer sell point in the farming area. Oh yeah, you can sell it to them as well. Yeah. Go to the farming section behind the building that's selling like all the basic necessities for farming. Yeah, they're there. Opposite the cropper. You do get hydro coins, yes. Have you seen my idea for the farming stove? Is it like mine, where you put it into a box? That's what I did. Aaron Purchase! Boom! Tier 1 crew member, welcome to the mosh pit. I really should change that to like a proper like electric guitar like breakdown riff. You're a tier 1 crew member, welcome to the pit. Actually, I might do that instead. So you've become a member of Hybridsteel's clan. Welcome. Captain Price here. Thank you very much for coming by. Right, Soap, let's go. Do 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 do. Hi, Mr. Nutty Man. How you doing, Chris? Oh, we're 44% of level 1 commit on like the hype train on Twitch. I don't even know what that means. Apparently, Pirate Software owns the record to hype train on Twitch, which is amazing. My Wi-Fi is so crap I had to put your face down to 240p. Oh no! Oh crap, I'm all blurry and pixelated. Bum, bum. 45 minutes in the stream. Don't forget, guys, if you are enjoying this video, hit the like, subscribe, and notification button below for all of the notifications. You can become a member for just a little than 99 cents a month, and you can pick it up yourself some cool merchandise from the links below. Now back to the regular scheduled live stream that I'm doing. Oh no, I got out. Best way to view Hybridsteel? I don't know. 240p. I think you might as well just turn it off. Just my. What country do you come from? How old? What's the nickname? Okay, so I come from England. I'm in the southeast, so that's why I talk with a bit of a Cockney accent. But at the same time, I drop a lot of my letters because that's how I used to talk when I was working in factories. So everyone talks like this where I used to work. It's all good, mate. And then, how old am I? I'm too old. I feel it. I feel it sometimes more and more now. It's getting there. And the nickname, Hybridsteel. That is the nickname. It's my gamer tag. It's my YouTube channel. It's a part of me. It's my art. Yeah. All good. Getting old sucks. Yeah, it does. Can we just agree that getting up on this like nobule of dirt sucks balls? Yep. And there we go. Yeah, getting old is just one of those things. Unfortunately, it happens to every single person. You just have to make the best of a bad situation. So, carry on with life, smile, and punch people in the face when you don't like them. I'm not condoning violence at all. Can it just be over already? What, the stream or your life? Odds are he in Kent, yeah. I'm a Kentish man. I'm from the Garden of England, apparently. I don't call this the Garden of England. I call this the arse of England. This thing called life? It gets to you sometimes, I know. How old are you? Younger than me teeth, but younger than my hair. I haven't got any hair. Yeah, older. It's older than my teeth, younger than my hair. Funny, we just call England the arse. Yeah, well, there you go. I call you Yankee bastards. There you go. It's fine. I'm joking. I love America. I haven't got a gun pointed to my head to make sure that I say the right things. It's fine. You know America and all. America. May I ask you one thing? Ooh, hold on. You just did. You can't ask any more questions. Oh no. How many things does a thing need? No, he's not going to tell you the name of his first pet, or credit card number, national insurance number, all the stuff that. I love my country, not my government. Yeah, the thing is, I think America would be so much better without, like, you know, the White House. I think you need to. I think the problem with America is it's all. You've got too many like actual. Almost feels like countries. I mean, your states, right? Your states all have different laws and everything else. But if there wasn't one governing body, it would probably work a little bit better. One ring to rule them all. It doesn't work in this necessity. It's not good. Not good at all. We gave 4 rings for the dwellers in Texas. 7 to the ones in California, and 1 in Washington, the one ring to rule them all. On now, controversial opinions with Hybridsteel. No, controversial opinions with Hybridsteel that was getting close to like last night. Last night was controversial. One ring to bring them all, and into the darkness. Yeah, into the darkness it binds them under state law. The thing is, I don't. When it comes to like talking about controversial points, I just say what's on my mind. The thing is I'm not. When it comes to when you got like the cancel culture of things, I'm not afraid of them. And the reason why I'm not afraid of it is because it's my opinion. I'm not going to have the same opinion as everybody else, and that just makes me different. And I don't really care about that. You know? My controversial points might be different to somebody else's controversial point. You're allowed to have an opinion over stuff, and that's just the way life is. If you don't like it, go and live in a box, or in a big glass dome, or I don't know, don't worry about talking to me. It's that simple. I've been hacked, right? I got my account back after that. I won't get cancelled for what I say, but the thing is I don't really have a go. If I'm going to have a go at somebody, I'll call them out by name. I'm not going to hide behind, well, you know, that one over there. But you know, I don't really care. People can sort of like have their own opinion. You are allowed free speech. That's why I know people don't like it, but that's why Twitter is sort of the way it is. Because Elon Musk just went, no, you're entitled to your own opinion. Even if people's opinions are like absolutely dickish, you know, it's still their opinion. What you do is you just block that person so you don't have to listen to them. Yeah, it's that simple. And over time, those people just disappear. Is either you share my opinion or you're an enemy. Yeah, basically. The problem with that is that over time, those people have so many enemies because they can't accept other people's opinions. So you end up, let's say you have like Susan, who is like, she's category A, and she doesn't like Bill, who's category B. Bill is basically like, yeah, whatever, this is my opinion, I don't really care, and he gets on with everybody else because you're entitled. But Susan has basically made an enemy out of Bill because, well, she's a bitch and she just doesn't like people, and she doesn't like other people having a difference of opinion. But then she meets like Edith, and Edith shares the same opinion as she does. So Edith and Jill, they go off on their own merry ways and they have their own opinions and they're all happy. But then Jill finds out that Edith has an opinion that's different to her on a different subject. They become mortal enemies. And it's like, well, there's your problem. And you're always trying to find the people who completely agree with you 100% of the time. You could be an LGBTQ plus 2SL whatever other letters of the alphabet I have to add to that flipping an acronym. And if you have to add any more letters to that, you have to come up with a reason to add them. If you don't agree with one thing on that, you could be sitting there just going, well, I'm going to have an argument with this person now because I don't think that should be a thing. And then everybody else will hate you because you have that one opinion, but then they all hate everybody else because everybody else has got a different opinion to them. And you just sit there and just go, seems a bit weird. So that's why I keep my opinion. If I've got an opinion on something, I'll normally stick to it. But cancel culture is just one of those things that's just like, I don't really care about them. You know, and my opinion of that is I don't care. I'm more than happy to smack somebody in the face if you're going to come up and have a go at me for it, though. Just the way it is. I like cheese. Do you like cheese? This subject still is boring. Oh yeah, cheese is awesome. I like normal, bog standard, boring cheese, though. Not a big fan of runny cheese or smelly cheese or cutting the cheese. You know, I prefer cheese that I can put into a toaster, not into a toaster, under a grill. You know, you can do cheese toasties in a grill, in a toaster, but you have to turn the toaster on its side. It sort of works. Cheddar, yeah. Red Leicester, cheddar. I'm a mild to medium strength person. I'm not a big fan of strong cheese. And I don't like it when it crumbles. When you cut it, it just falls apart. It's like, this is pointless. Scudder, how you doing, bud? Welcome to the live stream. The acronym itself is technically hypothetical because, yeah, I know. Don't worry, Ben. I'm versed in it. Nixon, welcome. Nixon. That's more of a Futurama reference to Richard Nixon. You like all cheeses? What about two teas in a pan? Huh? Okay, still been at the hippie pills again? No, he's just a guy called Nixon. It's Richard Nixon from Futurama. Grimworks Plays, how you doing? Welcome. Moldy milk. 3D plastic fantasy. Welcome. Turn my light off. Have you got a light, boy? Ovaltine light. Mozzarella is my favourite, especially on pizza. That's because mozzarella goes on pizza. I guessed you were digging. I was right. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. It's amazing, isn't it? It's like, Jesus Christ, he's digging another hole. Rayleigh Taylor, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. If it were any darker, you'd be dead. Yeah, I should put my lights on a lot more. I just don't use lights, man. It's because I normally do this. I do stuff on my own. I forget about lighting. I've been like reminded several times. You should get lights. I'm like, nah, that's all right. You can suffer like I do. Moo ha ha ha. Well, joys and this is why I don't like night cycles in games. Night cycles suck balls. It's going to take a little bit of time to do this. Oh no, I could park the other side. You know what? No, I'm just going to keep digging. Screw it. It's a longer turn, but I don't really care. I know people go, well, you could spend less time digging. You could do this. I'm like, I know exactly what I should be doing. But I can't be bothered. You soulless monster. Yeah, a little bit. Oh no! My conveyor belt's bucket just bloody destroyed itself. Oh, bums. Right, I'm going to have to fix that on my way back. That's right. I think that rotation's done right now, so I'll fix it in a minute. When I'm done digging, we'll go and get another bucket. That's what happens when you don't have a mechanic. Park the truck on the edge of the hole. Yeah, I know. I can't be bothered. But if you leave the lights on, your battery's going to run out. So my conveyor bucket is broken right now. Been playing a lot of Hybridsteel, waiting for the DLC to come out. Same. Yep. How many tiles does the water spray thingy cover? You mean the sprinkler? Depending on how high you have it up. Redeemed a quote from a movie film. A show or movie. Man, I hate it when my mind goes blank. Ooh, okay. Yeah, my brain actually just died. Like, it's rebooting. Yeah, rest in peace. So I'm gonna go with. You see the game last night? Yeah. What was it? What were they thinking? Yeah. Well, the problem with Arsenal is they try to walk it in. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. That's the IT. That's from the IT crowd. Effing chat for chat. Yeah, my poor brother. Like, the worst part is like, it's good. Going to the cinema screws you up. It screws me up. It doesn't matter what time I can go. Go into a cinema, like you come out and everything's still daylight after you've been in like for an hour and a half, and I don't know. I just don't like. I mean, going to cinema is fine, but then coming away from it and you're like, oh, I'm tired. Everything just stops working. Don't want to do nothing anymore. And that's all that happens. That's basically what happened to me today. And I got woken up by the kids, like, and then I went back to bed, and then they woke me up again. But apart from that, I'm okay. And in his day, the number of people who remembered the IT crowd. I loved the IT crowd. It was such a cool program. I was gonna. So that quotes the one where they start like hanging out with football like supporters, and then like Ross he robs a bank, and Roy's in the car going, "Oh, they're robbing a bank! They're coming towards me! Oh crap!" He hangs the phone up, and it's the guys that he took to the bank, who he met from the football lot. Me at the grocers. Thank you for buying. Yes. Yeah, the grocer's quite handy to have if you screw up. Right, so before I dump this lot, I've got to turn the machine off and I've got to fix that bucket because it's going to go round and round. The IT crowd is probably one of my favourite shows. I normally binge it, like if I was gonna, because what I do is I binge like a big TV show or something. So I watch, I'll go through like 9 seasons of like Seinfeld. So I'll watch every episode, and it's my background stuff basically. And then and then I'll go onto the IT crowd and I'll watch something else, and I'll go back to it. So I tend to watch those over and over again, just the same shit over and over again. Right, is that the broken one? Ah, there it is. One conveyor bucket. Artemis. How you doing? Tip of that up to the max, implementing that feature. Yeah, it's all good. Right, we can sell that for nothing. Because that's not mine. I'm renting it. So because I rent all my equipment, I can't sell anything back for money. And I'm just about to get really royally screwed over on royalties right now. Oh dear. Right. Accessories. No, parts, sorry. Bucket. Who's got the bucket? There it is. One conveyor bucket. Now on 682 Farming Guild tokens. Yeah, go and do the King's Quest one. You get like 5 grand. My legs don't work. That's one of Kerry's most favourite parts out of the entire show. Let me see how much it is for the crops. Yeah. Oh, for the cropper, it's like 2.5 grand. There you go. Provision of gold, 88. That's not bad actually. I got charged 88 ounces of gold for digging it. and it got really dark. Oh, man, humdinger. Oh yeah, after watching Paw Patrol, I did figure out I can do a Meh Humdinger impression, and it sucks. Yes, I can talk like this too, because I've got the power of the Paw Patrol. Look at me, kitties. Yeah, I am that sad. Yes, you and your stupid Paw Patrol, you can go up against my kitties, because I've got killer moustache. Now, I've got to, yeah. No, I didn't empty the truck. I know. That's why I'm annoyed with myself. Don't worry. It's so dark. Damn you, Nighthawk, for just being dark. Nighty. Nah, she's not dying of embarrassment. She was laughing at that film. I wasn't. You were. Yeah. Kerry was laughing at Paw Patrol. I was sitting there going, well, this film got worse. So my problem with Paw Patrol the movie, right? I didn't really. Oh, the hose is almost broken on the D-Rocker. Oh, bums. So I personally didn't mind the fact that they were like superheroes and stuff because it explained all that. Whatever, I don't care. But the thing that got me is that the whole film right at the end came down to Sky, the smallest girl puppy, versus the villain who was a girl. And I'm like, yay, it's girl boss time. Yay. Oh, for flip's sake. Whereas all the other like puppies like, oh, look at that Sky, she's so cool. Ah, bollocks. I was very disgruntled by the end of that. How to ruin a kids film? Just put the whole like patriarchy thing in it as well. Yeah, exactly. Once again, the message. Defiant. How you doing, bud? But yeah, I was just sitting there just going, no. Like 1995 all over again with the Spice Girls. Girl power! So yeah, it just got sort of, I don't know, for me, it was, you know, for a kids film it was okay, but after like watching like Disney fail for the last sort of, I don't know what, 7 years with all the Marvel like crap that's been going on, I see every film like how it's all being pushed. I'm like, I can't watch films anymore. They're all being ruined. Doug B, how you doing, buddy? Thank you very much for kicking by. It's not the Marvel crap, it's the direction soapboxing, but yeah. Well, no, it's not the directors. So basically, it's Disney's hierarchy is that Bob Iger controls who writes which scripts and so on and so forth. The problem with the directors is that their writers have got crap scripts because they tried to do all like the political agenda-y stuff in it, or try and put themselves into the films and make the films about them, and we don't really care. We just want to watch Iron Man beat up like something, and it's pretty cool. But with the directors being sort of all like wokey crap, and then the script writers being wokey crap, and yeah, it's sort of ruined it all. And I do find it funny that they all went on strike last year and then actually made their working conditions worse, which I find brilliant. It's amazing. So if you never followed the strikes, the writer strikes and the SAG strikes last year, Basically, the writers were asking for like more money, and they wanted more people to write the series, and this, that, and the other. And if you look at how many TV shows and stuff that's coming out this year, that's halved. And the reason why is because they demanded double. So because they demanded double, the studios can only pay them for the same amount of stuff, so they're actually going to be producing less stuff. And that's just the joys of the strikes from last year. It's hilarious. Basically, they screwed themselves over by going on strike and standing there going, well, we demand equal pay. Okay, cool. Have equal pay, but you're going to be working less. That's exactly what's happened. To put it into perspective, Warner Brothers, I think, was like, they were going to be releasing like 8 things over like the course of 1 month. Turns out they're only going to release 4 now, and that's because they can't afford to put that much money into everything. So they're going to put the same amount of money into it and just do less. They harness the power of the menstrual power and turn the crazy raging... Yeah, some of them do. But it's like the woman who's going to... I don't know if she's got fired already, which to me, if she is, it would be hilarious. But she's the woman who was going to be writing the new Star Wars film with Daisy in it. You know, so she was going to come back and play Rey again. I don't mind Rey. She was okay. I mean, not the greatest of characters, but, you know, she was all right. But with the woman who was going to be directing it, she was like, oh yeah, I really like making men uncomfortable. It's like, you do realise that like 85% of the people who watch Star Wars are men. And if you're bringing in somebody who's like this, who's going to be directing Star Wars, you're going to alienate a lot of your audience because they're not going to want to watch your politically bullshit in your films. And she's an activist. Most of her films are all about people in Iran and Afghanistan, and it's like, okay, go and be an activist over there, but you don't need to bring your crap to Star Wars. And that was a big problem. When I first read through her her IMDb page, I went, and they want this person to direct Star Wars? Are they mad? Apparently they are. Yes. There was a quote I saw. It was a black girl saying, "I love the original Disney films, and I saw myself as a character, not in their skin color, but in morals." Yeah, that chances are that was probably Encanto, wasn't it? There was a lot of like love for Encanto because of the characters that are in it. Yeah, she already killed Disney. Yeah, as soon as Kathleen took over from Lucas, damn man, that was bad. Like Disney, like Star Wars just died off that. And then you get Sean, Simon Pegg, and bloody who's the guy that played Obi-Wan Kenobi? Now my brain's gone mush again. And they were basically making their videos of like, you know, like in Star Wars, the Star Trek and the Star Wars communities are the most toxic people, blah blah blah. If you bring racism to this, then you're no true fan of Star Wars. The thing is that's all. It was all like crap points that they were making, and it wasn't really doing anything. And it was just, oh fuck's sake, I'm just done with it. Yeah, Ewan McGregor. South Park, yeah. Yeah, the Pandaverse is absolutely... I still haven't watched it. The clips I've seen, I want to watch it, but I've never got enough time to keep coming back. I will at some point, though. I will have to watch the Pandaverse. Just because it's South Park. And I really like South Park. Oh, yeah, no, he wasn't just aiming it at Disney. He was aiming it at Bob Iger. That's why after he said it, he went... Hi Bob, if you're in the audience, because Bob Iger was trying to blackmail Twitter to basically change their ways so they could like put more advertising onto Twitter, and Elon basically just told him to go screw himself, and that's brilliant. And he said it in that interview. He was like, and these people are trying to blackmail me, you know, with money. Why do I need more money? And that was Elon's response. I'm like, you know what? I mean, people like, I know people don't like Elon Musk. You know, I get it. He's a rich person. People don't like him because he made loads of money and so on and so forth. I don't really give a damn. But I love the fact that he was able to sit there and just go fuck yourself, Bob. Like almost straight to his face. If Bob Iger was sitting in the audience, that was to his face. That was a massive slap to his chops. And I'm so happy. I'm happy that Elon Musk can do these things because he's only saying what we're all thinking. And that's a lot of the time. You see it in the nerd culture. You see it everywhere. It's people hating on Disney because not because they're making crap stuff, and you're gonna get hate if you make crap stuff, but it's because they're literally trying to change the minds of people to go, well, you gotta like Disney because we do this. It's like, we don't care about that. We just want a good Marvels film. You know, hasn't been good since, like, I think Endgame was like passable. I liked Endgame, and then I haven't watched anything from Marvel since then, because every time I see somebody reviewing it, they're like, this is just another piece of crap. Don't watch it because it's basically politically charged for, you know, pandiversing. Out of all the mega rich people, at least he is from Earth. Yeah, nice. He is more down to earth. I think it's just because I think he's always trying to do stuff for people instead of like for himself a lot of the time. I know he made loads of money for himself, but look what he does to that. Look what he does to that money. And I like it when they go, well, rich people should like pay their taxes. Why hasn't Elon paid taxes? He paid like $11 billion in tax once, and that was a lot of money. And he does that every year. But I mean, the reason why he gets flack is because of his the way he sees the world. So I can understand why people don't like him, because his views don't line up with theirs, and that's why. Again, that goes back to the cancel culture thing. And people have tried to cancel, like they tried to cancel. Why am I stuck in the corner? They've tried to cancel Elon Musk, but he's just never going to go away. That's just where it's going to be. It was this, I know Andrew Tate is one of those people as well. They tried to cancel him. He's still like doing whatever he does on his podcast with his brother and stuff. But yeah, basically anybody that doesn't agree with the legacy media ways, they tried to cancel him off. It's all fun and games until like people's reputation gets hurt, and then you're like, well, I think you may have screwed up a little bit. I've got to turn my nuggeter on. Nugget. Right, so that's on and that's on. Let's get these ones. Yeah. he spends out an exorbitant amount of money on things. How do you calculate the range of a sprinkler? How many blocks does it go up? And then what you do is you basically plant a load of crops and then see how far the sprinkle goes. That's about it. Okay, I did 2 runs and tripled my gold just by changing how I dig. Little big, that is absolutely right. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm not expecting a lot out of this corner. I just need it for the buying power. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? Chiefs or the 49ers? I haven't got a clue, so I'm going to toss a coin in my head. It's going to be the Chiefs. There we go. I don't watch American football. Well, sorry, egg ball, because you guys, it's not football. Get cancelled for my opinions on that. No, I don't mind American football. I don't really watch it anymore. I used to when I was younger. I used to play the games as well, but sort of over time I just stopped watching. Hand egg, that's the one, yeah. Nah, it's all good, man. I don't know who's going to win. That's like it's like asking me who's going to win the next Grand National. Don't know. Don't bet. I don't bet on horses. I don't know the horses that run. All that sort of stuff. But no, it's I don't know. American football. I would watch it if it was on like a decent time for like people in Britain. But obviously it plays, you know, stupid amounts of like it's a different timeline, different time zone, different everything. So I don't get to watch it live. And well, I'll be honest, I've unfortunately, like, kids won't watch it because they'll do their own little crappy thing. All of the rich people who are using tax havens and skipping out on their paying taxes need to, yeah. The thing is those when it comes to those like skipping taxes stuff, it's loopholes in the tax system that were put there. So there are active loopholes in the system you can use to basically safeguard your money. So they're in the system. They're just basically playing the system. It's not the fact they won't pay their taxes. Is they don't have to because the system basically says, nah, you're all right, mate. Your money's not part of here. So it's like if I think it's like with like Coca-Cola or something, like their headquarters isn't in the US. Their headquarters is in a different country, so they don't pay tax on it. Yeah. So because they employ people to work for them, and the people pay the taxes, but they put in a lot of money into their staff. So that's where one of the tax breaks comes from. The system rewards you for things, not rich people's fault. Yeah. Exactly. They know how the system works. They're just playing the system like as it should be. Unfortunately, that just means that it's not the people's fault; it's the system's fault. So, and that's what you've got to fight against. It's not all the rich people. The rich people just go, well, you know, I've got an accountant. He's really good. He can save you this much money. And that's what the accountant does. They put in them. They save them money. They carry on, and life is good. And the accountants just know how the system works, so the system doesn't have to pay out so much. It's all good. Man, I'm going to need another bucket. Right, that's magnetite. Yeah. What's that? Elon Musk taking me out. Well, the thing is Elon actually does pay his tax. So Elon actually pays his tax to the US government. Like, when he was called out for it, and they were like, oh, Elon Musk doesn't pay his tax. He paid $11 billion in tax. Yes, he does pay his tax bills. So people can't have a go at him for that anymore because he actively does, and he can prove it. And that's one thing I find funny about it when people have a go at him. It's like, he never pays his tax. No, he pays like so much tax that like, you can't even comprehend how many zeros that are in his tax bill. But yeah, it is that ridiculous. But then you'll get people like Bill Gates who probably don't pay his tax bill. Because there are people like him who don't. I might fill up a few buckets of magnetite on this one. It's okay. That can go in there. That can go in there. Oh, hold on. Most people looking at how much you can write stuff off. Yeah, I know. I'm in a different position altogether, like what we do, but it's just joys of life. You're at Nighthawk? Yep. I'm gonna need this bucket in a minute. Stick that one in there, kick this one in there, that can go in there, take that out, that's another load of magnetite, so we've got to get rid of that as well. Lots of magnetite. I can understand rich people, but there comes a point when it's, yeah. I think if it got to a point where you're like, I always said if there was ever that time you ever become a billionaire, I'm like, you know what, I could probably not worry about money for a bit. I could start giving my money out. I don't really need it anymore. You know, I've got enough to like survive and live on. I'll be fine. And then I would probably just end up just giving a lot of it out because there's just no point in me having it. There's too much money for just one person to spend. As long as I'm comfortable, I'd be fine. So this is the 2 cleanouts in one go. Lots of mag, more blacksmith. Yeah, I've only got one row to do, so I think I need like 30-odd thousand. It's a lot of magnetite. Is that one of ours? Or is that a cat? I can hear something screaming. It's either a cat or a child. I think it's a baby. Not bad though. Nearly 700,000 out, nearly 700 ounces in just like 2 cleanups. That'll stop. Yeah, that's all good. Come on. Yeah, there we go. I think I need to go and buy some more buckets. We turned off. And that'll finish us off in a second. I have got a box somewhere actually saying that. There's my box. You're getting the cash for tier 5, and I'm getting the cash so I can buy Nighthawk, so I stop getting bloody royalties. Royalties suck. But, you know, getting that much money is completely easy. It's easy enough. That's my magnetite. So that's 982 ounces in one day. That's fine. That's about 1 million and something. So we only need to do like a few more bits. And then we're good. I've still got some to be washed through, so that's fine. Right, that's all coming through. It's all reset. That's all good. I forgot to turn it on. Hold on then. Full focus. Okay, so, no bullshit. Real time chat. If you won 50 million, what is one item you would blow your cash on just for fun? Promethean just went, your mum. For fun, 50 million quid. I always said that if I ever won the lottery, I wanted to go to Vegas and put £1 million on red. So that would be my one thing. Just £1 million straight into Vegas, go into like the Bellagio, $1 million, like a stack of chips. Like you want it so high that it just looks like the largest tower on the planet. You just want that. It's a massive stack of chips, $1 million, and put it on red, and just be happy. Because if you win it, okay, you get $1 million back. If you lose it, you're like, yeah, I've got 49 other million. It's fine. That's what I would do. But yeah, I'd literally just blow $1 million in like in 30 seconds. But that would be the only time I do it. And then I'd be off like, right, I'm going to buy a house, car, get the kids like sorted, all this crap, be happy. And then I'm like done. And then I'll be just giving the rest of it off. I don't need the rest of it. I need enough to live on for the rest of my life. So I'd put $1 million in my bank. No, I don't need a yacht. Fuck off. Why would I want a yacht? No, a yacht's too much. I'd never use it. I'd be like, well, should we go out on the yacht? No. Why not? Because I can't swim. I can. Like, Kerry can't really, and the kids don't. But then, like, where would I park it? Buy gold. Yeah, buying gold's a good idea. But I don't see the point in buying a yacht. Oh, it's pointless. No, I'd be like, for me it would be very sort of like, I'd buy myself a house that I can look after. Park it in the cupboard, I suppose. Yeah. I'd buy a house that I can look after. Like, and I'd get all the stuff that Kerry's going to need for like future proofing the house and so on and so forth. My kids would be sorted. I'd have $1 million in the bank for emergencies and bits and pieces. My immediate family would be sorted out, and then I'd probably just run my YouTube channel like Mr. Beast. I'd be like, right, screw it, who wants a gaming PC? A lifetime of decent beef jerk, mate. I'd just buy a factory of it. There you go, done. Just buy a beef jerky factory and you'll be fine. You got your lifetime supply and you'll be making extra cash on the side. It's fantastic. Oh yeah, no, well no, because I mean mining's really expensive. Just by Texas, I think it's worth more than £50 million. No, I probably would just be one of those people just like, I'm just gonna chill. The value keeps dropping in Texas. Okay. Yeah, I think I would do the trip to Vegas. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to spend £1 million on red and just be happy. And then have like a fairly decent holiday. Go and watch a couple of ball games and I'll be alright. Take the kids to Disneyland for shits and giggles because it's a once in a lifetime thing. I'm never going to pay for it again because I don't like Disney, but my kids do, so that's okay. I'd buy a nice house, get a nice car, and then basically I would just have like state of the art like gaming setup, streaming setup. I'd turn off ad revenue off my channel because I wouldn't need it anymore, so everybody gets in for free. I'd probably just buy everybody memberships as well, just for shits and giggles. I would probably then look at how many subscribers I've got and be like, right, okay, cool, I'm coming to your house, and then start going to people's houses and buying them stuff because I've got nothing else to do. I don't need that much money in my life, because if I have that much money in my life, I'm just gonna be stupid, like worse than I am now. So yeah, everybody around me would be sorted. Let's put it that way. I'd probably even sit here and just say, right, who wants to become a full-time I don't want to go to work person? I'd just give you $1 million. You're dumb. Give it 10 years, that much money won't cover the rent. No, it won't. Yeah, exactly. So that's the sort of thing I would do with it, you know? I just... as long as I'm comfortable for the rest of my life and I don't have to worry, then I don't need an exorbitant amount of money to live, you know? Don't forget your moderators. Mate, yeah, that's all good. But I find it funny when people go when they talk about Elon Musk having like X amount of money. What's it, $200 billion now or something, or over that? And people don't comprehend. They can't comprehend how much money that actually is. So it's when you go, yeah, well, that's like a million, or is it it's 1,000 million? Or, no, it's a million. It's a lot of money. X amount of money. Yeah. I always play the game like a game that me and my brothers play are Jeff Bezos money. So what would you do if you had Jeff Bezos money? Like, I'm literally just gonna run around in my pants for a day and be like, yeah, I'm rich, and then just start giving it out. Give it off the ex-wife. No, I wouldn't have an ex-wife. Unless you talk about Elon's ex-wife on Twitter. X as in it's X, not Twitter. There's a website for what would you do if you had Bill Gates money. Bezos money, hot girls in yoga pants in a public must be jailed. Yes, that would be so you're going to bring in a law that basically says if you're under a size 16, you have to wear lycra pants. That's what you're saying, Split. Oh, yoga pants, not okay, not like. No, it's like when I'm on PlayStation talking to my brothers, because I play GTA with them. I don't think there's any gold left in these squares, the ones that I'm digging into. That's the wrong map. Nothing in that one, so we can scrap off that one. There's nothing left in that one, and there's nothing left in that one. So we need these ones. Right, cool. So we're just going to edge backwards now. Have a good one. Peace out, man. Have a good one. Enjoy yourself. Have a great rest of your evening. Being poor sucks. I know this much. Should bring that close. Actually, I don't need to bring this closer. I just need to move closer. And there we go. Well, I mean, that's what. So I sort of agree with Pirate Software on the whole, like, you know, because Elon's he's funding the company to make the Neuralink thing, and if what Elon said, that he wants to basically help people who can't do certain things, like it would work so well for people who are like deaf or blind. You might be able to even cure blindness with like Neuralink, because you basically just repair the links between the brain and the eye using a computer. So if that's why he's funding it, to basically make humanity better, then genuinely what he's working on right now would make humanity better. He would genuinely be helping people out left, right and centre. A lot of these people who have got like lots of money, or their net worth at least, don't actually own money. They just own a shed ton of stock and share in companies that it's not physical cash, that sort of thing. So that's what the Neuralink thing was like. You know, if that's what he's like funding it for, then I'll respect him for it. It'd be cool if they actually start showing their research and stuff now, because it'd be pretty cool. But I don't think he's in the right. Yeah, so I don't think he's in the state of mind of going, well, you know what, I'm just sort of looking to control humanity with a push of a button. I think he's genuinely looking to actually help people with problems. Could you imagine somebody with like cerebral palsy being able to actually walk because of this thing? If that was able to be done, how cool would that be? I mean, then that person's going to be pissed off they have to go back to work. But at least they'd have a working body, because all the triggers would be working in the brain again. So I don't know. It's whatever that research is for. I hope it's not going to be used for bad, but you know, you never know with billionaires nowadays. I mean, look at Bill Gates. Oh, Farmer Bill. I need a brain trip. Might help me get the damn videos. No, you're not allowed. Dopey says no. Right, I've got to order a box and some buckets again, so I'll leave that running for a sec. Things are gonna break. Things are gonna break. Duh. Big transport case. And 6 more buckets. Yes. Well, Go up the side of the hill quite happily, would you? Yes, there we go. Up the side of the hill. And don't want to be that close to the line. Hold the line. Bow, bow, bow. That should just about do me. No, they don't. They grow to just one size fits all. I've got to be honest, I haven't actually checked my water tower. Oh, she's fine. She's got 80,000 left in it. It's all good. Or 800,000. I don't know what it is. Do do do, diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Start digging out. You're reversing out of my plot on Hybridsteel a couple of hours ago, and I picked up one of the carts in the back of my truck without doing anything. Yeah, that would happen. I actually tried to attach the cart to the back of a quad bike. It didn't work, unfortunately. Bit of a shame. But, yeah, it's when I was bug testing it a while ago, on the quad I put on a stack of cash, and then it just, like, it was flying around in the air. I was like, yeah, I think I found a bug. So that was a fun one to find. I think that was my more fun bug to actually debug. It's all fun and games when like new things get added into it. That's what I like about doing Hybridsteel. If I get pulled into beta test, it's like, what? How can I break this game today? So. Frisk Malik over on Twitch. Thank you very much for becoming a subscriber. What, a follower. Mercy Buckets. Thanks to the person who gave you a sub. I'm pretty sure it was Badonk yesterday. He gifted out a load of memberships. Only if well, I say a load. It was a few, but it was good. You know, it was nice. If you could put one thing into Out of Ore to make it more fun and realistic, what would it be? For me, not to make it more fun, but to make it more realistic, I would be like plots. So you have to buy a plot of land to be able to mine on it. Comes with the risk of the land. You never know what you're going to get, but then you've just got to work it out as you go. And there's different types of mining you can do. So yeah, that's what I would like to see. But I've spoken about that a few times and like what I actually want in the game. So obviously I'm not a developer of the game. I just want certain things. But I'm more than happy just to play the game as it is. I mean, the wash plant I built for my gold mine in that game is pretty alright. You know, I'm not gonna hate on it. It works. It does exactly what I need it to do. It just doesn't look like a gold wash plant, you know. That's my only thing. A mix between Gold Rush and Out of Ore would be awesome. Yeah, but I think the thing is I know Christian wants to go down a more sort of like, well, the whole mining route thing instead of just focusing on gold. But like Split said, if he focused on the gold thing to start with, you'd get all the people who are playing Gold Rush or like gold hunters, and they'd be like, you know what, this is the sort of thing that we want to be playing. And then you get all the people. Gold's a thing that we're all attracted to it. Like for monetary gain, you want gold because it's worth so much bloody money. But we're all in that thing. So if you play this game, you're hunting for gold. You are a gold hunter. You are like, I need more, and that's what it's like in real life. So if Christian did, like, I know it sounds weird, but if he actually dedicated himself to the gold mining aspect of the game first, instead of all the other things, then there probably would be a lot more like happier people playing that game and be like, I can play this an amazing gold game. And the gold mining in the game is alright, you know, you just got to get to bedrock, or you got to get to pay dirt, and then you've got to set up your little wash plant and stuff, and then it's alright. But you know, that all comes down to how much time you want to put into the game. It doesn't take long to get all that stuff, it's just trying to find a place you can dig for pay dirt, really. I'm not into gold, never found it interesting. I think there's a difference between sort of like not being into it and then if you had some physically, like you found it in the ground, I think you would get like gold fever. I think most people would. Because then you're like, hey, I just found this in this river. I wonder if there's more. It's not going to cost me any money to get it. So this is money. So, I want a lithium mining game. Then I can buy fire. Well, I mean, technically you can do. Out of Ore does have lithium in it, so I mean, you just pretend that your character's a 5-year-old like Burmese boy. Welcome to doubling crop outputs on Hybridsteel. Lots of money! %? 64. So this one will take it up to 84, 83%. So that's one. We need one more. Well, actually, technically, I need 6 more because I'm doing like double cleanouts. Stop changing the camera, you dimwit. Nah, medged. But yeah, so I shall be, like, tomorrow during the day, I've got to go to the tip. And then I've got to, and then because the kids are at home, I won't be doing much around the house because they're here. I won't be streaming until the evening because they're here. So, yeah, it's going to be, when I come online tomorrow, depending on where I finish off, is I'll try and predict where I'm going to be by the time I stream tomorrow. Progressive Dirt, I'm doing good, man. Thank you very much for kicking by. How are you up to? Lots of things are going to break real soon. I do need a mechanic, but I haven't got one yet. Pump gone on the jig? I think it's going. It doesn't look broken yet. Oh, because I haven't drunk as much today. So wetting the whistle. Nothing much. Job hunting and relaxing. That's cool, man. I don't think beetroots make more back than they cost. So basically what you do is you plant a beetroot and then you put it through the seed mill and then you grow more. Yeah, but put it through the seed mill, put the actual plant through the seed mill, and then you'll get back a few more. Sometimes you get one, sometimes you get three, sometimes you get two. Comes down to RNG. It'll happen. You'll get more. You have to seed mill vegetables. That's how you get more. 82%. So yeah, this will fill it up. Yeah, seed mill is basically how you duplicate your plants. So you get like one tomato seed. Potentially you'll get between 1 and 3 tomato seeds back after you've put it through the mill. So that's how you like level up your seeds basically. Right. I'm gonna watch out on this because I'm doing changeover. At the moment, because I haven't got the right people, I have to do a lot of the changing stuff myself, which sucks balls. The mats are completely fine. It's the buckets that you can see, like the one up on the jigs and the two underneath the duplex. So yeah, I went from being able to plant 36 to be able to plant 72. Yeah. So what you do then is, if you put all of the plants into a seed mill, you might be planting more than that. You won't double. You can potentially triple that number if every single plant gives you 3. Yeah, joys of Hydroneer. It's one of those games. You just have to like just go with the flow. '97, '98. Start now when the mats start changing over. Cool. Kind of annoying. Where can you get gem cutters? You can either use the logic saw on the conveyor belt, or you need a gem chisel, which I think is in Bridgeport. Are you talking about the grinding thing that sits on the conveyor belt? The chisel, yeah, it should be in Bridgeport. Yeah, see, these are breaking. You can't find it. I know it's in the shop. I think it's on the table. Like with all the the magnet and stuff. I'm gonna need 4 duplex hole thingies. Could the chisel be an ice helm? Oh no, no, it's really, it's on the table. It just looks like everything else. I need... Where are they? These. Just throw it all around, it's fine. No one cares. Why do I think fabric should be pronounced the Welsh side? Fabrics, fancy furniture. Dunno. That's right, I have to scrap those in a bit. You gotta think of it more of a Yorkshire thing, because most of the people in like Hydron are like Midlands. Right, I'll get my truck down there at some point, pick all this up and we'll just sift it into cell. That's fine. Can you actually sit on the chairs in Hydron? I think so. You know what, I mean, when it comes to like when I eventually reset the claim, all that'll be sold off anyway. That's fine, let's just carry on. Let's go. Well, if it was real life, I wouldn't be throwing them around. That would be silly. That would be a terrible, terrible thing to do. So, no, I wouldn't do it. It's a computer game. Don't take life so seriously. Turn off your brain, you'll be fine. It should be, it's probably your action button. Whichever one you use to pick up things and do stuff with. I actually don't know. There you go. I changed my interact button. Why? Because I how I play the game is I use my little finger to run. So I actually changed my run button to the button next to shift. So my actual pickup button is the button. It is shift. So I do everything with it's my little finger. So that's why I do things like whilst I'm running. I pick things up and I jump and stuff. Well, I pick up things whilst I'm running because I use a different button. He's being crazy. Yeah, basically. That's what I do. How's the battle going? I haven't checked, as you can tell. I am number 27, 3,500. So climbing now. Just trying to get enough money together to buy Nighthawk, and then we can start dozing off the top 4 meters of overburden, and then I can start stripping. Yeah, that's because I haven't played all day. So a lot of the stuff I was doing today was literally just catch up. So I'm going to go down, because the thing is it's the weekend, right? So people play this game for long periods of time at the weekend. Like, that's just the joys of like Gold Rush. So for me, like I lose ground over the weekend. Where I can gain ground is literally during the weeks. So I won't gain anything. I won't really gain ground next week because my kids are at home. I won't be live streaming as much. I can still play, but I will get like distracted and stuff. So yeah, I won't be able to do like 13-14 hours or something. That's just the joys of Leaderboard. We're getting there, you know. I've got 4 or 5 buckets already done, and then we're doing another 5 now. To be honest, you're better off with top down and not worrying about dozing. Well, no, the problem with the overburden is I don't really want to go 4 meters of overburden, so I'd rather just get the 4 meters clear, and then I can dig through more ground, because most of my gold map is like 4 meters of overburden, 4 meters of overburden. If I can just get rid of that top 4 meters, which doesn't take too long, I've got a lot of ground I can just dig through straight up, and I can almost reach the bottom, so it's fine. I'll doze it anyway. I was getting faster with the dozer, and then I was able to, when I was putting the Franken line out, I was fine with that as well. So I'm okay. Once I've done the dozing though, everything I can dig for just longer periods of time. So that's what I'm looking forward to more. I'm just like, screw it, I'm just gonna dig and be happy. But dozing is just one of those things. I'm like, it doesn't bother me. And it doesn't take me too long much anymore. After last season, I sort of know what I'm supposed to be doing now with it, so I'll be alright. What's left in these holes? Enough. Yep. I wouldn't say it's a crappy map. Like the actual map itself's not bad. There's 8,000 plus ounces in this middle section, which is okay. I've got another 4,000 there. All of this is okay. So I'm just going to dig out this section here and this section here. But I just need to strip it. So I get if I strip all the overburden off of it, I'll be fine. There's like 25,000-30,000 ounces of gold there. I'll be alright. The thing is once I've taken the overburden off, it's just digging, and because at that point I'll be saving up for like a franc or two. Like, it's basically how I approached it in the first one. I was slower last time because of just, well, inexperience. How are the hoses in your excavator? They already perished once, so they've got a little while to go. I'll be right. Right, let's turn everything back on. She'll be good. Yeah, the hoses died on the last one. No, you're on a restart. Oh no. What happened to your save? Did you accidentally overwrite it? Because that would suck. But no, for me, it's like my starts are always a bit slow because I sort of take my time a little bit more in bits and pieces. But apart from that, I'm all right with how I start the game. I mean, I could do things a little bit faster. I could just sort of not worry about it too much. But I think I start with, in my head, I start enough where I can sort of get over here, rent it out, and then have enough money on me to actually do stuff and sort of like not worry about like the cost of things. So the amount of money I've got, which is 409,000, that's like 10 days worth of running because my bills currently come to about 40 grand. So after 10 days of digging in this place, I should be all right. So yeah, I'm currently doing sort of 2 rotation digging because I take my buckets off the duplex jigs, my mats rotate themselves, so I do a full clean out every 2 turns right now. Normally I would do a full clean out every 3 turns because of having 3 lots of mats. I'd just change it all over and then just carry on. So yeah, that's where when I get up to that point, it's a lot better. But I'm actually a little bit more further than I was last time because the first 2 people I got were the people on the duplex jigs, which not duplex jigs, the mats. So this means that the workload is already a little bit better than it was last time. So even though I'm still a bit slow, I'm not as slow as I was last time. So I'm alright. I might have to look into upgrading them though. Actually, I've got time for that. Let's go back up to the tent quick. You know what? It's faster if I just do this. He needs upgrading. So this guy now, he's level 2, so 0.8 wash plant system performance, which means more gold. I haven't got anyone waiting, which sucks. So yeah, he's upgraded. That's all good. I was trying to delete my old leaderboard saves and click on the wrong one. Oh, that sucks. No, something's broken. Is it a bucket? Shut it off! Shut off the plant! It's broken! Right, which one of you buggers is broken then? You're next. Ah, there you are. Ping that one off. Go through hole. Yes, let's go. Right, I need a new bucket. Yeah, I'm probably going to need to keep replacing this for a bit, but I'm carrying this on until I get to winter, and then I can go tier 5, and then we're good. So. Equipment store, parts, conveyor belt, done. Check out. Let's go. But yeah, I like I understand the reason why people I understand it when they skip stuff just to get through, but for me, I've never ever got enough money. I'm more paranoid about not having enough money to do stuff. There you go. Wee boing. Buy a few more? Nah, I'll just replace them as I go. It's fine, mate. It's fine. No problems. It's all good. 76,000, sorry. I need to be in this. Oh. There we go. So yeah, sorry I'm not talking as much today. It's just like it's Sunday. Should be my day of rest, but I'm playing this. Looking forward to a couple more cleanouts. Are you going to be partaking in any big game day festivals? Festivities? What like? I don't understand the question. Sorry. Please provide me today's Super Bowl Sunday. No, I spoke earlier, but I don't really follow American football. I follow baseball from time to time. I'm going back into MLB The Show this year. I haven't played one for about a year and a half, and since I stopped playing baseball, it's sort of like I didn't really follow it after that. But yeah, there's something inside me that's just like, no, you go back and listen. Go back and watch baseball. You enjoyed it. Be happy. So yeah, I'll be back to supporting the Brewers this year. It's all good. Doesn't matter if I'm British. It's the whole, do you support? Yeah, I don't give a shit about Taylor Swift. Sorry. I find pop music a pointless drivel and a poisonous entity in young kids. So that's no. Pop music is just not a thing. It's not a good thing. Sorry for all the people out there who do listen to pop music. It's just not my thing, man. Do you know the worst part though? As I'm so mentally scarred from the 90s music, I can sing along to songs back then. It's not cool. It's not cool. The truck has 0 flex wheels. Still spin. Yeah. You mean Johnny B. Good? Not renting any Frankensteins? No, not to start with. I normally just buy them. First off, I need to get through this season. So, through autumn to winter, I normally just I normally dig by hand. And then I've normally saved up some money to be able to just buy stuff. So, it's just me. Me, a truck, and an excavator right now. Do, 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 do. Ba-da-da-da-da. I think all the music made after 2000, 2010 has become profit making. Yeah, so there is nothing really sort of genre defining. You know, I mean, you got to think. Go back in time when people actually had like physical talent to actually like play instruments properly or sing properly. Nowadays, it's very hard to find one of those people because most hide behind auto-tune and they hide behind like a bunch of writers writing their songs still. And it's like back when there was actual soul and feeling in songs. Yeah, it's just one of those things. But yeah, I don't know, music is kind of soulless. Ah, so I don't know if it is. Is it set at Christmas time? I think the way that everybody determines is if the film is set at Christmas time, then the film is a Christmas film. It's a bit like Die Hard. Die Hard is technically a Christmas film because it's set at Christmas. There is Christmas music, and it's all at Christmas. Thanksgiving. Okay. It's not a Christmas film then. I was brought up listening to 60s and 70s music. Yeah. I was brought up listening to all that as well. But that's because I was closer to it. He invites him to Thanksgiving. Yeah, so it's a Thanksgiving film. It's not a Christmas film. I would agree with Justin on this one. The teacher is an idiot. Oh yeah. Right, I think we need to move the old excavator back a little bit. Right, that'll do. Best band of all time is a little known British band by the name of Queen, followed closely by AC/DC. Yeah, AC/DC are Australian. Just they got Brian Johnson to do vocals after Bon Scott died in his car on his vomit, which sucks. Shit way to die. But the thing is Queen are a rock band, and then I divide, like when it comes to bands and stuff, I normally go by like best in genre. So Queen being a rock band, yes. AC/DC, I would say they're a rock band as well. I wouldn't say they're a metal band, even though they headline a lot of metal festivals. I'd definitely say they're a rock band. It's like Judas Priest are metal, but then if you look at like Led Zeppelin, that's a rock band. Almost done. What are we up to on the old markings? 70 something percent. What's up? How you doing? We're in the leaderboard. I'm 27th right now. Do. Right, so I don't think that's going to turn over, because these things don't do, like, they're 19%, they're not 20. So I've got to do one more truck full. Oh, just turn on the bloody ignition and let's just start digging, shall we? Bloody game. The Reaper, thank you very much for subscribing. Darkness to you. The worst part is if that person's just watched the video instead of actually being in chat, they don't know I'm saying hello. It's amazing, isn't it? I love like live chat. What map you on? Nighthawk. I moved today. Basically, I did a little bit more digging on Pine Valley, and then I was like, you know what? I've got enough money, so that's what I did. I basically did one more load, paid it out, moved. I'm rented, yeah, not bought yet, but I'm hoping after today's stream, because I mean we've been digging for 2.5 hours. We've got 982 ounces of gold, and I'm basically just sort of, yeah, we'll go there. Hi everyone, how are you doing? I'm doing all good. Thank you very much for kicking by. The idea is to buy the plot of land now and then just dig through till the end of winter and then buy the rest of it going into, like, I don't know. We'll see how things go. I might carry on renting just until I might go for like a wash plant over everything else. We'll just see. I'm just going to keep digging until permafrost. The more money I get, the more awesome I can become. So, what do you hope you do? Dev team got. Hold on. What do you hope the dev team will put into Gold Rush? If I'm going to be brutally honest, I would love a map overhaul, so the roads are a little bit more wider, so the game runs a little bit better. I would also love to see some brand spanking new plots of land, maybe a little bit slightly bigger, a little bit more sort of like, I don't know, when it comes to like the terrain side, yeah, I'm all good with that. Not multiplayer, sod off Ben. I'm sort of hoping more stuff, like up-to-date excavators. So if they're going to make the land bigger, let's say they double the size of Nighthawk, I want a 750 excavator. I don't want to be driving a 400, because 400 is tiny in comparison. If you see the size of a 750 excavator, and then you see like the 400 next to it, you're like, man, I need to be driving one of those ones. Oh man, how you doing, bud? Thank you very much for kicking by. I saw your the start of your leaderboard game. So I'm right there. I really should start paying attention to people who play this game more than me, and start learning the ways. Ben's on the tailings pile. You're over there till you donate your socks. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm sort of just hoping they just I'm hoping this team do right by the game and by the people, and I know they need to build up the trust of the player base again, you know, because after the last dev team, it left quite I would say that it probably left quite a sour taste in the mouth of like players who liked the game, but then the original team didn't really do much, which sucks. So yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, 97%. Yeah, my live streams are normally in the evenings right now because of my time and my kids around. Most of the time, and I know this sounds weird, but most of the time I'd actually be streaming in the mornings because, like, I gotta be honest, streaming in the evenings for me sucks bollocks. Genuinely, it drags me out so badly now. Streaming during the day is easier because I don't have that whole problem. Sayan, how you doing over on Twitch? Welcome. But yeah, it's just the strain of streaming when you get older is that when it comes to like nighttime, I prefer to I prefer to come off a little bit sooner because like I need my brain to slow down before I go to bed, not keep going. Did you see MatPat did the meme and watched Hello Neighbor? Oh, I didn't care. Okay. I don't watch MatPat. Just don't watch him. Still waiting for my employees to turn up. The thing you got to realise from this is MatPat said he was going to retire, and there he is. He's still making videos, so he's not retired. Tough pill to swallow. Do you think he did it for the views? Five more episodes and... Yep. Oh, okay. Well, that's it. If you're going to retire, just flipping retire. Like, I don't go... I'm not... When I was working, right, I always said that I'd work until I was 65 and then I would just retire. And I'm never going to sit there and just go, oh, you know what? I'll just carry on for a few more years because that would be fun. No, if you're going to retire from something, retire. Go off and get another job. Go and do something else if you can do that. But guarantee he's missing like ad revenue already. Yeah. Maybe. But I would say if I was going to retire from this, I would. I wouldn't sit there and just say, you know what? I'll come back after a day or two, or a couple of weeks. I'll have some time off. Or I'll carry on until May. Nah, I'm just retire. You're not good you're not in a good state of mind if you're coming back and doing this and doing that and doing this. Just retire. Leave the world. Go back. Be happy. Go and spend time with your kids. Right, so that was done, that was done, that was done. Right, let's get these going. No, up. Donut. So yeah, but this is the problem. He said he was like, when you make a thumbnail says quitting, quit. Don't do it just for. Don't just do it for like. Don't just do it for clickbait. I wonder how many people are going to kick around for the other people on the channel though. So this is the other thing. So when someone, we're going to be stepping back away and someone else in. Are the original people who subscribed to that channel originally, who subscribed to MatPat, are they really going to kick around and carry on watching the channel after he's gone? Because that's like having your channel bought out by someone else and just doing something different. Just retire. Maybe I'm just old. Oh, I've got to tell my nuggets on. I mean, I'm probably going to be doing this for a little while. Like, I don't have any plans to quit. You need to stay in, donut. That one. No. Why don't you have tier 5? Because I don't. Because I haven't got enough money. Pretty simple. Because I can't play it as long as for other people at the moment. Yeah. So that's what I'm taking. I'm here much earlier than I was last before, so I'll be all right. I've only got to strip 4 meters of overburden off of the plot to get down to pay dirt straight away. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. Stripping off will be easy, and then like I'll be just down to like just taking gold then. I never get tier 5 until I get to permafrost. So for me, I know that the big thing is people like zoom forward through the season, which I haven't got a problem with at all. I like to play through the season, earn a load of money, and then when I get to permafrost, like the second day before the end of the first season, is when I buy everything and I go tier 5. But I mean, this season round, I went for the D rocker straight away instead of buying the shaker deck. So I've had the D rocker, so I've been earning extras since then. But it's just I think for me, it's just doing things my way. Yeah, I've said hello to Sane. because he was on Twitch. Well, Justin, have a good evening. Also, I get to do a cleanup now. It's amazing. Just learned something amazing. Using the scroll wheel. Yep. Yeah, that came in on this version. So you're now playing Hybridsteel 3.0. That's the reason why I couldn't stream it the other day. We were bug testing. It was fun. We broke the game. Right, so I can take my buckets now. Stick that in there. So they're clean. 74%. 95, all good. And then we'll just run that until it's bone dry again. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Right. It's my empty bucket. Just in case I need to switch over with magnetite. That's fine. Turn this on. Grab this. Turn that up. Turn the radio down. Right, let's go. Another cleanup for the day. See, magnetite is like going up so fast. That's why I needed that spare bucket. That's 3 buckets. That's, yeah, 3 buckets of magnetite now. 'Tis ridiculous, sir. Right, that can go over there. That's 50%. And we'll take another bucket. We'll stick that on there. Another one full. Chuck that over there. Take that. Turn that on. Stick that in there. Then we start, and then we rotate. Let's go. And then, when I don't need the magnetiter anymore, I'll just go and get myself another wash table. Because that'll be fun for a laugh. Bum, bum, ba-dum. So don't forget, if you are enjoying the stream, hit the like, subscribe, notification button below. Become a member if you want to. Buy some merch if you want to. All the links are in the description box below. 3 full buckets of mag. No, I've got like, it'll be, that's 3. That'll be the 4th. So we're getting it. I think it's about 5,000 ounces per bucket. So 4 buckets is 20k. Should roughly. Oh, let me die in peace, please. Saiyan knows. He's been here. Saiyan's been here loads. Oh. Look how long they've been a member for. Oh, I'm gonna cough again. Oh, I'm gonna have a drink. Yuck. I'll have one in a minute. Need to get the gold done. Get the gold done. We'll be fine. That's 4 buckets of magnetite. Right, so that's nearly 1.7 million I've got now. Getting there. Oh, if you want to, that's fine. Go for it. And there we go. Oh. How do you stop renting when you move to another map? You basically don't, but you don't. If you're not getting gold from the rented plot, then you don't have to pay money for it. That's just how that works. So, like for now, give me a second. So, when you rent a plot, the only time when you're paying rent to it, it's how much gold they're taking from you from that plot of land. So with everybody on Pine Valley, you lease out Pine Valley. They take X amount of money from you when you're digging gold from there. When you stop getting stuff from there, you don't pay rent anymore. So that's how that works. See you later, Justin. Have a good one, bud. Right, yeah, that's fine. No daily fees. You won't get daily fees from a plot of land you're not working on. So no. My daily fees are literally the plot of land I'm working on and my staff. Oh, and all the stuff that I buy. So everything I'm renting, mainly. So that's 1,479 ounces. That's 1.5 million. I need to do 3 more runs like that. Last night I lost almost half of what I got. Yeah, you do. That's the problem with renting. So I've just done what 800 ounces in one day. I'll see how much the provision is, but it works out about 45%. So yeah, it's gonna suck balls. That's finished. There's only a little bit to run through. Yeah, 45% for Nighthawk. So whatever I just made, you watch how much comes off it. I mean, it's 9:30 now. You wait to see how much comes off. And it is actually 9:30 in real life as well. Ooh. Dun dun dun. I'm expecting about 200 odd ounces, but it'll be more. Perfect timing. Yeah, man, it's spooky. How you doing, Andres? Do I have a few good squares up by the waterfall? Yeah. So these ones. This though is my map. So I'm only going to be digging out. I'm going to be doing mine in 2 stages. So I'm going to be digging out this section first, and then I'm going to be digging out this section next. So I'm not going to worry about. I might worry about these 3 squares here. I'm not going to worry about these ones because they're on the edge. But I'm thinking if I dig this section out first and then this section, so that all takes it down to 1 level. I might then doze down and then plant some bloody Frankensteins down, and then just dig out the whole section. I'm alright, man. There was barely any overburden here either, so I just thought I'd take this lot. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna knock down 4 meters of overburden off my plot, and then I'm gonna dig down as far as I can, so it almost like levels it off, and then doze it off again so it's all flat, and then run a Frankenstein in there, and then just dig the whole like section out down to dirt. So instead of like $20,000 or 20,000 ounces, it'd be like 40,000 ounces. So that's what I'm sort of hoping for. That I'm using it as an example. But I might be on this plot for a little longer because of that. And I don't see the point in resetting. If I was going to reset after just taking the top load off, it's like. But I could just take the next load down, which is it's going to get me the rest of the money. So yeah, I'm tempted by that way, just to do this one. It just means I don't have to like set up my wash plant twice. I only have to do it once. You know, I just have to move things around a little bit. So yeah, it's not the greatest version of the map I've seen, but it'll do. I'll be alright. Took me 2 game days to doze off the overburden, but there are lots of good squares. Yeah, I mean for me it seems a bit more like spread out, but I'm okay with that, you know. And I was getting around to doing. I could almost doze the overburden off in 1 day. So we'll see how things go. We all got the same map. They gave us the worst map. Well, according to Billy Bob on Twitch earlier. He said that I got a bad map. I don't know. You got the same one. You have a different... Yeah, so there you go. Like, Billy Bob got a different map to me. So, I'm assuming the RNG is still a thing in the game. So... Yeah. I'll make the best of a bad situation, and don't worry, guys. It's alright. Like I said, I'll trim off the way I normally do things. Worst comes to worst is I look at it and just go, nah, I'll just move. So I'm not really worried. Thing is once I own Nighthawk, I don't really rush around to it. I just carry on playing, so it just doesn't bother me. And the best part about the way I'm doing it now, is like when I was playing this last season, I was slower than this. How long did it take me to get off of Rivertown last time? I can't even remember how many things I did. Oh, my conveyor belt bucket just destroyed itself. Damn it. Shut it off! I got all my gold for Nighthawk from the waterfall squares. Fair enough. There it is. Yeah, so the maps have got a variety in them, so that's alright. I find that slightly better. It means that the RNG is still there, but I don't think it's as bad as it was. And it does. I don't know if it's going to be. It'd be interesting to see if anybody actually tries like save scrubbing, because I want to see if they actually pick up on it from like someone's numbers. Mine were a couple of 2Ks and several 1s. Yeah, basically mine have seemed they're like 1s. But I'm alright. The way I see it was I didn't have to travel as far to get this bit than I do up that end, so. I know it's almost broken. It's fine. It'll break and then I'll replace it. Hi, Digger Boy, Stewie Norfolk, what is up? Welcome in. You good? Yeah, I'm doing alright, man. Thank you very much. Right, I'm just tired. Like, I said this at the beginning of my stream, but like going to the cinema just wipes you out for a day. I just don't. I don't really want to do anything after I've been like gone to one. So, do you prefer the excavator to the front loader? No, I don't really have a preferred. It's just for me, it's like whatever, really. But if you're doing this sort of thing, I'm using the excavator, but. You know, if you want to go down a bit further, yeah, it's always best to use the loader. You just dig faster. You have to learn to dig faster. Like excavator for me is just simplicity. You know, it's all good, and I personally don't mind doing it. So, did you have sweets and cola? I have. No, yeah, we had popcorn, and I mixed because they do like you can choose your own drinks now, so they give you a cup and you go, okay, I want this one. So I had lemon and orange Fanta, like mixed together. It was a good mix. How was Paw Patrol? Man, I got pissed off. It was girl bossy, like right at the end when it was like Sky versus the baddie. So for fuck's sake, right? Okay, so it's girl boss. Nah, I'm done. It's got woke, man. Oh, my bucket just died. There's a German, I think, called Spezzy Coke and Orange. Fair enough. I'm not getting any money for these. Lots of new names in the top 10. Maybe it's because they've all just bought the game on a different account, man. It's nice to see. I gotta be honest. I think after seeing like people actually getting banned from the game because of cheating, I think it's made people realise that you know they can come back and try it out, and there's no like crappiness about it all, you know. So yeah, I'm hoping that's the reason. I'm hoping that seeing the new people on the board it means that people are actually like, oh, they've done something with it and actually done all right with it. That hose is going to fail soon. Hoping maybe some of the new people have like the influence of like, you know, us YouTubers and streamers trying to get more people to play it. So see how things go. Oh, I just lost 577 ounces. Oh, that's painful. $500,000 I just lost. Just for rent. Ew, that's disgusting. Anyways. Should have spent more time digging at Pine Valley. Should have stayed there, earned 2.4 million, and then bought this plot. That's what I should have done. That's what I should have done. Absolutely screwed over. $500,000 on just rent. It's downright disrespectful. How's the good old lady in the dustbin lids? Yeah, she's resting. She had a tough couple of days. Kids are in bed. Kids have been, we got to. It's almost like having to do like behavioural training with dogs. Got to try and get them to actually behave where they go, because they were all right today, and then after like an hour of being in the cinema, they just turned into like little wretches. And then they were like that for the rest of the day. I'm just like, this just isn't good, you know. So whatever's wrong with them, they just kept going and going and going and going. I'm like, there's something. Like their attention span is just ridiculous. They couldn't watch the whole film. Like even I watched the whole film and I was bored. So yeah, I think I just got to. I think I just got to nail it home with them and just be like, guys, seriously, just got to chill. Got to learn to listen and learn to do stuff properly. Hopefully they start learning soon. It would be nice. Apart from that, they're all right. It's just, yeah, they tend to, you could tell them off and be like, seriously, just don't do this. And then like 5 minutes later, they're doing something they really shouldn't be. It's like, oh, come on, guys. Well, left the light on. Right, back at it. Right, so how much is left in this section? Obviously that's a dead section, so we can take that off, and we can toggle that off because that's empty. So apparently that square's empty as well. So these 4 squares, there's 800, 14 and 4. So that's 1,800 ounces plus the 9 I've got. That if I can get all that out, then we should be okay. Should. Provision of rent sucks though. I might go and have to get the rest of the stuff out from the waterfall area though. And just dig out what I can see and go for. I might use it as a backup plan. Right, I've got to limp this up to the fuel tank. I'm wondering if it would be easier just to like teleport myself up there. I know the fuel is low, strangely. 5 achievements to go. Keep it up. Keep it up. It's all good. Oh, I need to keep one of these close to me. Sounds like a bloody go-kart. Back to the primitive. Off we go. Do 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 do. Back up, back up, back up. Spin to the left. Now spin to the right. And there we go. Alright, so that'll be fine. Call it on 1%. The achievement still with 1% on it. That actually wouldn't surprise me. How's the mining going? Yeah, it's going alright, mate. Just locked up on dirt. But yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing alright. Little bit frustrated that I had like $500,000 taken off me for the provision of rent, which sucks. So now I'm questioning, will I have enough to actually get 2.7 million or 2.4 to be able to afford Nighthawk out of this little section I'm digging now. So yeah, I'm bricking it right now, I suppose. I'll carry on with it. Worst comes to worst is I will end up going to the waterfall quickly and just go and like dig out a square up there or two, because there's about 1,000 or so ounces in each square up there, so should be all right. Is there Steam achievements? What, for this game? No, he's talking about Hydrogen. I think there is achievements for this game, though. Oh, your phone was at 100%. Yeah, I don't. What are you expecting the Hydroneer DLC will add to the game in addition to already showcased? I think it just comes down to sheer size. Because, and as Max said, it's 6 times larger than the base game. So, we're going to be sitting there like, I have no idea. You know? I don't know. And if the worst part is, even if I get into testing for it, I won't be able to tell you. So, it's, I don't know. I even said to Max, I said if there was a pre-order section, I'd have pre-ordered the game by now. Right, 71%. This is not going to fill it, so I need 2 more. I need another truck full after this lot. Then I can rotate the buckets out myself, and then the mats rotate themselves, so we need 5 to 7 more truckfuls of dirt. And there we go. Well, seems to still be a memory leak, which sucks. So we're running at 40 to 50 FPS. When I should be running at 60 because I cap it, so it doesn't burn out as much. But literally, what we've done 3 hours and 24 in, and we've dropped 10 FPS, which is bad. Still leaking them. Yeah, there's definitely a leak. Let me just save up. If I load and then go back straight into this, should be fine. Unless they incorporate something unique into the area, I think most of it is settled on the map. Tavator will be, yeah, we'll have to see, mate. So yeah, that's all I can really say. The thing is I don't really know what's going to happen. I'm not sure how the game's going to work. Like not even like Steve or anyone else in like the testing group or even in like the nerd group. We ain't got a clue what's going to happen. You know, all we know is that the DLC is coming out at some point. Some of us are going to get pulled in to test it before release, and we don't know when it's going to happen. So it's why I keep saying that if I get pulled into testing whilst the leaderboard is going on, then I can't carry on doing the leaderboard. So I just won't. And that's what I've been saying the whole time. I'm like, this is going to happen at some point. If it happens, then I won't be here to carry this on. So you just have to, unfortunately, put up with it without me. How deep is that square? It's down 4 meters. See, these are down a meter or so. So worst comes to worst, I'm going to go to that one. That's 1,400. That's 800, but I mean, it goes down to 6 meters on depth on that, so we could take that one as well. And that's 8.2. So worst comes to worst is I don't get enough gold out of here. We go to the top. I'll figure that out when I get there. What I should be doing actually is Are we out on that one as well? Have I finished that hole? No, there's still stuff in that one. Do you reckon Max is going to implement achievements into the DLC? Quite possibly, yes. So, I guarantee after I've ripped it of like complete and utter like a new one and pulled the game apart and basically see what I need to like explain to people, because obviously I'm probably going to need to build the guide for it again, which is fine. I haven't got a problem with it. But then one of my live streams will be like an achievements run. I'll do like a live season, so just hang out with people, play the game and so on and so forth, and that'll be alright as well. So yeah, it's all about just trying to get into ASAP. And that's what I've said to Max. I said literally, if I can just get into like testing, then I can start like noting out for videos. So we'll just have to see how things go. But yeah, I mean, it comes out in April. I mean, I've got to be honest, I would probably, if I could predict when testing would start, I'm going to say sort of like the second to last week of Feb, which is not next week but the week after. I would say that's when if I was going to put testing down, that's when it would start. It's either that or it's going to start right 1st of March. We just have to see. Do you think trading cards will ever get updated? No, probably not. Getting dark now. This is why I don't like Nighthawk. Nighttime sucks. Do 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 do. 97. Go on, all the mats have just got to change out. All I got to do is buckets. Buckets. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yep, go, 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 go. Excellent. Right, turn it off for a second. Get that out. Right, I've got to go and do the manual one because I still haven't got my employee for this bollocks. Wrong shovel. It's a shame you can't use the big shovel. Ah, where am I looking? What am I doing? What's my name? I think I'm gonna have to I think I might have to call it soon. it's probably easier and probably a little bit cheaper to separate the cleanups, right? So instead, I mean, the way that I see it is, if I cleaned up one whole load, then I'm going to get charged like X amount, like 45% of whatever that is. But then if I clean up another like smaller amount, then the 45% is a smaller amount than it was of this one. Is that how this is going to work? Does that sound like it makes more sense? Or is it just me? Yeah, but if my daily total was only like 40, let's say my daily total is only 100 ounces, and then it's only going to take 45% of 100 ounces. But then if I put 300 ounces in, it's going to take 45% of 300. So I'll see how this goes. Yeah, I know, it's just annoying to me. Not very good gold here. I think I've been taking out the wrong square. Can you get on the leaderboard for only finding the gold, or do you need to smelt it? As soon as it goes through the wash table, you're well, that's another thou. But basically, that all counts towards leaderboard. What I just did. Yeah. It's because I've got a dead square. I'm digging into this one. So this square has got nothing in it. So we'll toggle that one off. So it's this one, and this one I'm really aiming for. But 7, 1200, 1400. You know what? I want to go for those ones. We got to move. I think this means I've got to get my fuel tanker out of like retirement. And is it just me, or are these things bloody slow? It goes on gold. How long am I on streaming for? I'm gonna be honest, I'm starting to lag now, like in my brain, so I don't think it's gonna be very long. Yeah, it does really. Look, it's so slow. No, not the standard 5 hours. As said, I'm starting to. Yeah, I'm starting to die in my head. It's so slow. Get some speed up because we're going downhill. It's like driving an old Skoda. Ugh. Come on, you old fart. Yay, right. So, this dirt here, these 4 squares will be what I need out of all 4. I just need to go down the whole way to like bedrock, basically. So, I'm going to start with this one on the end. It's so painfully slow. How big is the difference between the first and the second? Also, is it worth to save to buy the third or just skip? That comes down to preference. Like, if you're playing normal, just play the game. Be happy. I'm going to dig everything from this square to my tracks. So I need my truck here. Like right there. That's where I need my truck. Turn the lights off. Get over. Get over again. That. Oh, that's too close. Just trying to see, like, if it's gonna come down. It wants to go left. I need it to go left a little bit more. Yeah, I need it there. Tell very much, matey. It's so bumpy. Just rest. There we go. Let's have a look. Let's see on my Discord. See, I don't think mine's like that. So, let me just pull up my map and compare what I drilled. Yeah, mine's a little bit different to yours. A little bit. So, the ones I'm doing here are what, 180, well, there's one set, one there. Yeah, your map's different to mine when it comes to up here. So as you can see, like my dead pals there. See, these bits here you didn't have on your map, so yeah. What amazes you is how quickly games go out of favour. Yeah, that all comes down to the thing is, I think with some people it comes down to a popularity contest. People like it when they're like one of the very few to start, like, you know, oh, I was playing that game when it first came out, so I'm okay. But as soon as it gets more popular, like, well, I don't like it anymore because, you know, it became too mainstream, that sort of thing. Me personally, I was like that with Fortnite. I liked Fortnite's original concept, like building zombie bases and killing zombies and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden it just became a battle royale. I didn't like it. I preferred playing the original version of Fortnite. I was even a financial backer for Fortnite. I paid my 13 quid. I got the game on early access, but I played the original version of Fortnite. Is this game worth it for a casual play? For the price? Yeah, definitely. What, you never understood Fortnite? Or why they changed? Because I can understand why. I know exactly why Fortnite changed. But if you're understanding like why people like lose favour in games, it comes down to a popularity thing. Like Power World, everyone loves Power World, right? Even I love Power World, it's amazing. But people will start hating on it soon. Fortnite originally was a base building game where you had to, it was almost like tower defense. It was pretty cool, but the support for the game sort of just died off because of the battle royale, and it sucked. I was like, it upset me because I paid my money. I paid money and backed that game. I was a little bit annoyed. But I did play the smeg out of it for a long time. It was cool. Building traps and forts and bits and pieces and taking out the zombie hordes and exploring like landscapes and breaking in houses down and picking up materials and using that to build like more bigger and badder forts and traps and everything else. It was wicked. It was a good four-player party game. It really was. I played it with one of my brothers and my dad and one of my friends. Even my dad played Fortnite. Oh god, yeah, I need to stop. If I'm starting to get this tired, yeah. Is the Frankenstein worth using? Yes. It's a game changer. Does your dad still play BTD6? What's that? Oh, Bloons Tower Defense. Yeah. Occasionally he's on like He's on some sort of clicker game right now. With or without dump truck. You can use Frankenstein's without it. But I prefer to use it with. My dad, I think he completed Bloons. And then he completed Gold Rush. I can't remember what he's playing right now. How much is it? How much is shipbuilding? How much is Ship Graveyard 2? Because you've seen me play that game, and it is an absolute beast of a grind. That game, like to get to the big ship and actually take it apart. Look how long that took me to take it apart. It was hours and hours and hours. That was a monster. Right, let me just roll this up to my excavator again. $20 US. Yeah, they've just added DLC to it as well. So it's purely up to you at that point. Me personally, I mean, it's an alright game, depending on how long you want to play it for and smashing things around, but I would say that it hasn't got a lot of replay value, because once you've done everything and you realise how long it took you to do something, it's like, yeah, that was a long grind. That just took me 7 hours to take apart that boat. You know, so you have to take that into consideration. Like, how long are you going to play that game for? Like, are you going to do like 1 or 2 boats and be like, I think I'm done now? Or are you going to go all the way through to like the big oil tanker at the end? Because it takes a long time. And it's really monotonous. It's like you're constantly just banging things, constantly. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna finish this Trumbull, and then I'm gonna come off, because man, I'm failing in front of your eyes. It's been a long day. Right, let me just when there's no more dirt coming off that, there's bits, there's dirt. Right, that's finished. Cool. Right, take that out. I'm all good. Let me just save up. And there we go. So, tomorrow I'll be back. It'll be a shorter stream because it'll be like tomorrow evening, so that's a Monday. We'll see how things go. So, until my next video live stream or whatever else I do on this channel, thank you very much for coming by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like, subscribe, notification button below. Hit the merch button, which is in the description box. Go and check out, becoming a member and all that stuff. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this, and I'll catch you all next week for more Gold Rush, unless something happens in the background and all of a sudden I'm back on Out of War. So until then, peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do, and have a great rest of your week, weekend, or day, or whatever it is that you're watching this. Boom! Fist bump to you. Have fun. Bye bye.